Direct to you from the Oneida Lake Riding Gun Club.
It's the new Oneida Lake Show. It's the new Oneida Lake Show. Cause the old one wasn't good enough. Cause the old one wasn't good enough.
Sponsored by
Anglers
Bay,
in
Bartow
Road
Bait and
Tackle.
Hi folks, Rob Gaffredo here for the new Oneida Lake Show. We are here today at Bartow Road Bait and Tackle, and what I want to talk to you about is what's about to happen in the month of February. We're in the middle of February, and all through January and up until now, you've got everybody is fishing minnows. Minnows. That's what you do. It's what's normal. It's what most people do to catch fish on this lake. I've also heard a lot of people complaining they're not finding the perch. One thing that I'm going to suggest you do if you're looking for perch, especially as we go forward into February and probably into March, is there's a natural occurring hatch that happens on this lake under the ice, and that's a mayfly hatch. You'll also see a lot of grass shrimp out there. So what my advice to you today is we're going to talk a little bit about some alternative baits to minnows that you can take with you and hopefully increase your production. And some of my bait is crawling away, so I'm going to sort of grab them here for a minute. Yes, we sell fresh, lively bait here at Bartow Road. Okay, so basically, this is a little bit of an assortment of different live bait and some of the fake baits that you can take with you that'll work in this time when you start getting the bug hatches and the grass shrimp on the lake. I'm going to start out right here. These are they're preserved wigglers. You'll hear people refer to them as Michigan wigglers. What are they? They're mayfly larvae. This is exactly what is about to hatch out of the mud on Oneida Lake. This gives you the opportunity to match what they're eating to a T. You can fish this on any form of small jig head, whether it be a stank eye shad dart like this, or their new eyeball, which I'm super excited about. These are great ways to get this down into the mud where the hatch is happening at the time. Also, you see them crawling all over the place. These are spikes. I got some fruity pebbles and I got some regular spikes here. And again, they're lively. When this starts to happen and you have the bug hatches happening, a minnow's too big, and that is the bottom line. When the perch get in the mud and they start eating these mayflies and they start eating these grass shrimp, it's important that you downsize your presentation and change your bait to look like what they're eating. It's common sense. When they're eating minnows, you're fishing minnows. When they're eating bugs, you should throw bugs. As far as the colored spikes, the fruity pebbles, sometimes they want red, sometimes they want blue, sometimes they want a mix. It gives you the option to search around and find what they really want on that given day. I've also got another variety here. We have soft plastics. Right now I've got a Mackie Plastics and I have a One Last Cast Atomic Lice. Both of those look very similar to a mayfly or to a grass shrimp. That gives you the artificial presence. And this is a 5mm Kender's tungsten jig. The upside to tungsten is you still have a very, very small jig, but it's heavy. If you took this same size jig, which looks very similar to this shad dart, that tungsten head is about twice the weight of that shad dart. Therefore, you're going to get it to the bottom a lot quicker. It's going to keep your line tauter, so you're going to have better feel to your bait. These are all little ways that you can adjust to the conditions. It struck me a little while ago that possibly these bug hatches were already happening, simply because I've got people telling me they're just not finding perch. And they're all out in the deeper water fishing for walleyes and perch in the areas where you normally would this time of year. So if they're not there, start searching around, or better yet, start changing your baits. Now, the mayflies hatch out of the mud, okay? So you're not going to fish 10 feet down over 20 feet. You're going to fish on the bottom in the mud because that's where the bugs are. That's where the fish are eating the bugs. So use these jigs to get to the bottom. I can see Fresh Run's eyeball becoming a very proficient perch lure this time of year. It's a heavier presentation, the glow is incredible, and it will get your spikes or your mayflies down there a lot quicker. And again, keep positive action to your rod. You will feel it better. I know a lot of people that don't like fishing a light jig in deep water because they just can't feel it. A jig like that will do that for you. So, looks like we got some beautiful weather coming tomorrow after we get some snow today. 37 degrees for the high. Get out there and fish. Tomorrow is the Sandy Pond Fire Department Derby up at the Sportsman's Club. That is an awesome event that supports a great organization. Next weekend we have the Team Perch Derby out at Dominic's Pub and Grub in Big Bay. I'm really excited for that. I'm probably fishing that myself. So, come on, bring it. So go out on the lake this weekend, have a lot of fun. Hopefully I might have got you think a little bit different today. One of my favorite parts about fishing is thinking outside the box and learning something new. So I'm really hoping you learned something today. Any more questions, stop in at any time. Hit us up on OneidaLakeFishingReport.com. This video will be there, as well as a lot of other information. We're building an event calendar so that all the derbies and all the events coming up will be listed there. It's also the opening weekend of the Bassmaster Elite Series. I'm pretty stoked. Got a couple friends there. This is just a great time of year. Middle of February, get back here, sorry. The middle of February means we're getting closer to spring. We still have some phenomenal ice fishing, and open water is coming. So this is kind of an exciting time of year, folks. Get on the lake, enjoy the lake, catch some fish, and have some fun. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.